Right now, police looking for the person tied to a double slashing on the subway. This happened last night on an L train near Union Square.
Yeah, so far no one's been arrested. This, though, has some commuters really feeling uneasy tonight. Big 7's James Ford live with us for the very latest. Hi there, James.
And one other aspect of this story has the hate crimes unit of the NYPD investigating as they also search for this man. Cell phone video shows the crime scene tape and police officers on the L train platform around 10:30 Tuesday night. Minutes before, somebody slashed a woman and then cut a man.
Before the pandemic, we just had to deal with dirty rats. Now we got to deal with human rats.
Strong words that show the frustrations riders at Union Square feel in the wake of this attack. Police say that while on the train, a man grabbed a 28-year-old woman, cut her with a sharp object, and made anti-Muslim comments. When an unrelated 29-year-old man tried to intervene on the train, according to investigators, the attacker put the man in a headlock and slashed him over and over on the back of his head and on his back.
I was a little bit surprised when I saw, what happened.
John Jay, college professor and retired NYPD Detective Sergeant Joseph Jackalone, reacts to what you see here. More cops in subway stations, and what you hear here.
NYPD is located at the station.
They would notify you that there's a police officer. It makes me feel comfortable.
Compared to the same period for which we had numbers last year, this year has a notably higher number of transit crimes, an increase of more than 41%. But there's also been an increase in officers in subway stations this month, according to the criminologist.
So I follow the crime stats pretty closely. We've had some very good weeks in regards to drops in transit crime.
He said that having police visible definitely helps, but they can always do more. Some riders say a lot more.
Not monitoring people who are skipping fares, jumping over turnstiles, waiting for people to open gates. No, they're not doing any of that.
The double stabbing is an exception, according to the criminologist, who adds this, particularly about places like Union Square, which is a magnet for holiday-oriented tourists and residents.
If people are afraid to come in to see the tree and do shopping, we're in big trouble.
Now, right now, the holiday and farmers markets are going strong, and the criminologist says it needs to stay that way. Also being said tonight, concern about those anti-Muslim comments and a desire to get an arrest as soon as possible. The Council on American Islamic Relations issued this statement regarding that, saying, quote, if we are going to change the astoundingly low number of incidents reported to law enforcement by Muslim victims, they need to know that an effective outcome can be achieved. That's the latest right now from Union Square. I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.
All right, James, thank you.
All right.